Hey, hello everyone. Happy Pride. It's I'm a little late on the ball as well because this is the 1st of July when I'm doing this vlog. I was not really in a good, mindset to be doing a vlog last week, which is why it's a little belated. So sorry about that. Um, is there anything to say? Yeah, I had planned on doing this big rant about how the local parades are just so commercialized. But yeah, a friend of mine, said, go to a small town parade. It's they're over with quick, and you get a better chance of being laid. So yeah, it's something to look forward to maybe next year when I didn't plan out this year very well. And also I work on Sunday, so going to the parade is just not an option. I planned on doing here's my coming out story, but it's really underwhelming. It's basically I was in college and I had this speech prepared for a class, which kind of was like my coming out speech, and I came out to my dad, which was really underwhelming. It's just like he was just so glad I wasn't a drug addict that he didn't care. But my mother died when I was 12, which is just as I was discovering things, and I don't think she would have been as understanding. So dodged a bullet there. Anyway, I can laugh about it now, but anyway, uh, is there anything else I wanted to say? It's the I don't know. I've been in kind of a nostalgic mode lately because the laundromat that I go to in town, they play all these old '70s songs, and it's like a lot of deep tracks. It's just like you don't you generally do not hear Carole King's Nightingale or Boz Scaggs' What Can I Say on the radio anymore. So it's just gotten me thinking. I've got Spotify on my phone. I could just create a big playlist of as many of the top 40 hits of the '70s as I can manage to cram in there. Within reason. It's no, Paul Anka, I do not want to have your baby. But yeah, and I'm just surprised not only by what's in their archive, but what's not in their archive. I mean, certain things are, yeah, okay, I get that, you can't have everything. I mean, the Eighth Days, she's just not just another woman. I mean, that's a little obscure. But Shai Coltrane's Thunder and Lightning should be there, and it's not. And not just because I like that song. And, yeah, Hamilton, Joe Franken, Reynolds, Winners and Losers, I get it, that was a minor hit. But you only have the crappy re-recording of Fallen in Love. That was a freaking #1 hit, people. But whatever. And I'm roughly halfway through. I think I'm up to K. It's like I just put in like all of Carole King's hits in there, so yeah, we'll see what that's like when it's done. It's like maybe I'll share the link with you if I can figure out how to do that, because I only have it on my phone. I don't have the premium package. I don't have it on my laptop, so who knows. Anyway, I was going to stretch this out, make it longer, but I have something to taste, so but I've already tasted it, so let's step into my magical time machine. Hey, I finally found a use for that little kickstand on my thing. So this is a little mobile tasting here. I got the Lucky Charms shake here. As you can see, I don't want to spill it. It's got kind of, well, it's kind of melted now, but it had whipped cream on the top and a dusting of crumbled Lucky Charms. It's the thing about Lucky Charms is I really don't have fond memories of that cereal. It always kind of tasted to me like sawdust and crushed up candy hearts. It's not really the most tasty breakfast cereal in the world, if you ask me. It's if it were like Captain Crunch or uh, a honeycomb shake, I would have been all over that. But actually, they had the Fruit Loops shake, and I would have done that, but it was like 10 cents more. And that probably would have been better than this. It does have this kind of breakfast cereal-y smell to it. So here goes. Yeah, it just tastes like a vanilla shake. It doesn't really taste very Lucky Charmsy. Maybe it's because I'm just not getting enough of the Lucky Charms in there. So I'll just stir it up a little. I don't know, maybe there is a little bit of a breakfast cereal-y taste. I was expecting this to be a lot more gross and synthetic than it actually is. It's just milkshake. I don't know. I think that the Fruit Loop shake would have been a little tastier than this. So anyway, that's it for now. So we'll see you around. All right, I have now finished the Lucky Charms shake, as you can see, and it's time for some follow-up thoughts. Uh, After a while, I actually did get more of the cereal pieces, and it's like, oh yeah, there's the sawdust taste I was talking about before. But in general, the vanilla flavor in the ice cream just pretty much overrides any cereal taste. But once you get down to the bottom, it's kind of like, when you're down to the bottom of the box of cereal and you pour it and then you pour milk on it and it gets soggy and you just have like the broken cereal pieces and cereal dust covered in milk and just sort of sludgy. That's kind of what it's like when you get to the bottom of this thing. So, final thoughts. Clearly, I hate myself and don't have respect for this thing we call life. See ya!